Local news that matters on ABC 22 News.
Welcome back, everyone. Polls have now been closed for just about 10 minutes across Vermont this town meeting Tuesday, and we are expecting results from all 14 counties in the next couple of hours here. Before we learn the results tonight, let's talk one more time about some ballot items to watch. I'll start in Chittenden County, the big one. Winooski voters, they are once again going to take up the question of just cause evictions, with the city asking if they should change their charter to put protections in place for renters to make sure landlords can't evict anyone unless they have a good reason. Now, this issue, of course, ties into Vermont's housing crisis and just how difficult it is to find a place to live in much of the state. You might remember this exact same question was also on Winooski's town meeting day ballot in 2023. This is video from 2 years ago. It passed then, but never got approval from the state legislature. Governor Scott has also talked about how he's opposed to the idea in the past because he fears it would discourage property owners from renting to vulnerable prospective tenants or renting their units at all. So Winooski weighing in on that. They will also weigh in on that pro-Palestinian pledge tonight. You've got Heinsberg deciding on retail cannabis sales, whether to allow those, and $8 million on the line here for Milton, that to make some repairs around their school district. Now let's talk about Rutland County real quick. A lot of big money items for water and wastewater systems in quite a few towns here. Killington, the biggest one, they voted on $11.2 million worth of water system improvements today. Then you've got Proctor with $5.4 million and West Rutland here with $2.3 million, those both for wastewater. Plenty of other towns with wastewater measures tonight too. Burlington, as we've mentioned, they have their $152 million lake bond with wastewater included. And Middlebury right here has near $50 million to decide on to not only upgrade this water system, but add flood protection elements to it as well. St. Albans, on top of that, they are taking up a near $4 million question on building an underground storage tank to help combat sewage overflow. So plenty there. And you've also got an interesting question right down here at the bottom. The tiny town of Tinmouth, they asked voters if they should spend $15,000 to buy their own vehicle speed recorder. The town of about 550 people has Route 140 going right through its downtown where the speed limit is 25. Now, the state legislature did pass a bill last year that would temporarily add speed and red light cameras to construction zones in Vermont. But other than that, speed detectors not common at all in the state. So again, plenty to talk about tonight. That's just a brief overview of our two biggest counties. I will share results of those races tonight as they come in, as well as Washington, Windsor, Franklin, Addison counties, you name it. For now, Lauren, we'll send it back to you.